Alright, in this video, I would like to show you how I manage my ads manager, how I customize what I want to see in my ads manager so that I can easily evaluate or see the numbers that I want to see. Okay, so for every campaign, there is a different objective, and for every objective, you want to see different metrics. So I'll probably make a different video for each campaign or for each objective. Sorry, but for this video, I want to show you the messages campaign. So if you're running messages like here, and so the question is, what do you want to see? What do you want to evaluate so that you can optimize it? So for me, so right now you can see some data here, and maybe this is what you want to see: cost per result, number of impressions or reach, or even the frequency. So it's really up to you, but for me, the thing is, you want to go to first, to set this up, go to columns, and you want to click on customize columns. And in customizing the column, so let's say let's just erase everything from scratch, because I don't know what you will see in your own dashboard. So first of all, I want to see if this campaign is delivering. Is it active, inactive? Does it have an error? Okay, and then I want to see the amount spent, and then results. So results in this case for messages, it's new messages. Okay, so we can actually see it's the same as new messaging connections. You'll see it later. And then right off the bat, I want to see how my ads are doing. So let's say I'm on this testing stage and I'm testing my creatives. For me, the metric that you want to see is CTRL, or click-through rates, because with CTRL, that is the number or the rate of clicks on your ad. So let's say your ad was shown 100 times, so that's 100 impressions, and you only had 5 clicks at that 100 impressions. That's a 5% click-through rate. All right. And then another indication of how you can improve your ad is the CTR, link click-through rate. So this one is the number of clicks on the link. So let's say in this particular case, it's a send message, right? Your call to action on this campaign is send message. So whenever they click on that send message button, that will register as a link click. Okay, so for let's say 100 times your ad was shown to people, so that's 100 impressions, and you had, let's say, 2 people who clicked on the send message button, that's a 2% click rate, link click through rate. All right, that's what I want to see. And I guess another thing that I want to see is the frequency. Frequency is the number of times people are seeing your ad, let's say in a day. So if they saw your ad 4 times a day, you're already in the boundary of being annoying. So this tells me, what does this tells me is that you can your audience may be very small, so you want to go a little broader. Or if your frequency is, let's say your ad has been running for quite some time now, and then you started with a frequency of 1, and then 2, and then you reach up to 4. So this is an indication of ad fatigue. So every time people are seeing your ad, they're just scrolling past by it. So for me, that's an indication of also it's a time to maybe change your creatives, replace them with new ones, fresh ones. So there's that. Because if you have a frequency of over 4, your ad is already, I would say, in the annoying stage, and people might report your ad as somewhat not relevant or annoying. Or I know there's a way to do that, but I'm not gonna show it right here. So what I'm just trying to say, there's a chance for you to get to be tagged as, your ad could be tagged as a low quality. So this is one of the things I want. So also, I also want to see the reach, and this is the number of people who saw my ads. It's either you want to see the impressions or reach. I just need one, just to give me an idea how big of a reach my ad is getting with the amount of money that I'm spending. And also the cost per result. See, this is one of the, I'll put it here. You can actually arrange this. So after I see the new messaging connections, I want to see what's the cost of getting that new messaging connections. I want to monitor this because I want this to be as low as possible. So, but there's really, for me, there's no really benchmark for this. For every niche and for every space that you're targeting, you'll have a different cost per result. And the more important thing to see here or to monitor here is the return on the ad spend. So if you're driving inquiries into your business, if you're converting them, it doesn't really matter how costly the result for the new messaging connections will be, as long as you are having a positive returns. Like I would say a minimum of 4 ROAS, or return on ad spend. Okay, so that's it. And then lastly, I want to include just this sorry, this diagnostics. Just give me an idea. This is not my primary KPI or key process indicators, but this will help me in evaluating my ad. So this will tell me if my what is my if my ad is relevant to my viewers, or this will tell me if I can still improve my targeting or my creatives. All right, and then I think that's it. So let's just click on, you can save this already. So every time you are evaluating a message campaign, you can click here, save as preset, then type in, let's say, demo message dashboard, and click on apply. And then if you go back here, you'll see your preset columns, and if you click on that, now your ads are, your columns are customized. So every time you, let's say I would like to do something else, let's say I have another preset for conversions, so just click on that, then it will rearrange my columns. And then if I want to go back to messages, I'll just click on this one and then go back to my preset column. So there you go. Amount spent, results, new messaging connections, cost per result. Cost is really a metric that you use to just to compare your campaigns. Which ones are doing better? And based on this, you can decide what you want to continue with, or what campaigns you want to halt. And then, okay, just a quick tip. So when optimizing for your ads, there's no really hard and fast rule for numbers, for benchmarks, because what you want to do is to establish your own benchmarks. Like I said, for every niche or every space, it will be different. So, but as my guiding benchmark for CTRs, I would want my CTRs to be at least 5%. So I got this from my mentors. So this is what they're using right now. So this is what I'm going to use then when I'm deciding on what to do with my campaign. So let's say I got a 5% CTR, so that's an indication of how good my creatives are. And I would say my creatives here on this campaign is just about right. I can still improve it, but I don't need to right now. See, just having that goal, that benchmark would make your life easier. Now, on this campaign, my creatives are below my 5% guideline or benchmark or yardstick. And now I can tweak this by adding more, by testing more ads with different creatives. Okay, and then I'll do that for the rest. And then for CTR link, this is a good indication of how well your copy is doing. So CTR is what makes them click to your ad. You capture their attention, and now they're gonna read your ad. And if you have, let's say, for me, it's a 1% click-through rate is it's already good for me. So if it's below 1%, I would say that I would want to test more copy here. So I'll test different ads with, let's say, 3 more copies with the creatives that is already doing well. That's it. So, and this frequency is just a way for me to monitor. Let's say this one. This is a good example. So right here, I may be targeting a custom audience here, and my custom audience is probably a small audience. That's why I'm already reaching a frequency of 4 here. So let's just to take note of that. Do take note of that. So if it's reaching, so let's say your custom audience is just a small audience. So what can you do? You can, if you're running messages, you can just lower your budget. That means you're running a big budget on a small audience. That's why your ads are showing more on your audience. So if you wanna keep it on the down low, below 4, then you can lower your budget. But if you're targeting, let's say, a cold audience here with millions of people, and you're already reaching for, my guess is that you've run this ad for far too long already. Go check it. Maybe 3 months to 6 months, and you haven't changed your creative. Okay, that's it. That's it for customizing your dashboard.